Good morning, traders, and welcome to the opening trade. I'm Ayla. Before we get started, don't forget to first read and understand our disclosures found by both link and text in the description of this video. All right, let's take a look at the current sim account balance, simulated opening trade, cash value, gross will match the red after any manual or automated trades take place, and realized will be after we pay the fees for those trades. So make sure that you understand your fee schedule so you can get that from your provider. All right, let's take a look at backtest results. We will possibly see these systems trade later in this live stream. Okay, let's start here on the Dow. Here's the start and end date. If you have the availability like we do, you can run a long backtest, which is awesome. Here's the max drawdown, the gross loss, and the total net profit. This is Russell. Start and end date, the max drawdown, the gross loss, and the total net profit. NASDAQ start and end date, max drawdown, gross loss, total net profit. S&P 500 start and end date, max drawdown, gross loss, total net profit. All right, first thing I like to do is make sure I'm on a 3-minute candle on the right account and the right strategy. Then I'm going to make sure that is going across all the charts. The 1st of May. Let's see what happened over the weekend. Here we go. It's S&P 500. NASDAQ. Dow. Russell. Crude oil. Gold. So gold shot up today. It's a very big move in the price for gold so far. Take a look at the calendar. Okay, so for today, 9:45 Eastern Standard Time, the final manufacturing PMI will come out. 10 a.m. the ISM manufacturing PMI will come out. The ISM manufacturing prices, the construction spending month over month. And those are the reports we'll be looking for today. Tomorrow, the JOLT job opening, the factory orders month over month is at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All day it is the ward's total vehicle sales tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, we're keeping an eye out for the ADP non-farm employment change, the final services PMI, the ISM services PMI, the FOMC statement, the federal funds rate comes out with the big thing, FOMC press conference Thursday. The unemployment claims is the big one. And Friday is the average hourly earnings, the non-farm employment change and unemployment rate are the big ones there. Okay, so let's go back up. It is a bank holiday for French, German, and Italian banks. We have less than 3 minutes before the New York Open happens. Raymond James adjusts the Waste Connections price target from 161 to 165 and maintains the strong buy rating. Wells Fargo adjusts the price target on Aptar Group to 134 from 132 to maintain the overweight rating. And they adjust the price target on Aries Management to 99 from 97 to maintain the overweight rating. BP agrees to acquire Shell's stake in Browse gas project in Australia. Healthcare stocks are steady pre-market today. All right, KeyBank raised the price target on Eastman Chemical to 106 from 96 and maintains the overweight rating. They also adjust the price target on Match Group to 60 from 75 and maintains the overweight rating, and the price target on Procept Bio Robotics to 47 from 48 and maintains the overweight rating. Barrington rose the price target on WNS to 108 from 97 and keeps the outperform rating. Yield 10 Bioscience and Marathon Petroleum Corporation sign an LOI for potential investment in offtake agreement for Camellia feedstock oil for renewable fuels. There is less than a minute before we see the New York session open. Raymond James adjusts the Stellar Bancorp price target to 26 from 28 to maintain the outperform rating. Barclays adjusts the price target on nVent Electric to 55 from 53 and maintains the overweight rating. Okay, let's flip through the charts here. We have less than a minute. S&P, before we see the New York market open, S&P 500 is below. NASDAQ is below the 200 period EMA. Dow is on it. The New York market just happened. Russell's right at it. Crude oil is very close, too close for a manual trade. And gold is probably going to be our first viable manual trade. But of course, we like me. I like to make sure that the first candle of the market has closed before I take any manual trades. So I will wait until 3 minutes into the New York session before I uh, think about that. Right. So our first automated trade could potentially fire off on the Dow as long as the automated trade indicator is met. You see it's an open candle and it's moving a lot right now. We would like to thank you for watching, liking, subscribing. We greatly appreciate it. Our systems are automated. They are live when enabled by the user. They run in the U.S. equity futures markets. Free trials to the automated trading systems are on our website at theopeningtrade.com, and uh, we also now have indicator-driven discretionary or manual trading systems on our website. So you hear me talk about those other manual trading systems I use all the time, and they are on our website. Don't forget to read and understand all associated risks listed on the website and in this video description. The best thing you can do for yourself is be an informed trader, and the only way you do that is by constantly expanding your knowledge and making sure you understand, uh, all associated risks. All right, so let's see what else is happening. S&P, Nasdaq, Dow, Russell, crude oil, and gold. So Dow has moved the most since the New York market has opened. So there we've seen our first candle close. Dow's on its way up. S&P is right at the 200 EMA. Nasdaq's trying to get there. Dow's above. Russell's above. Crude oil is almost, it's right there. And gold. So we're above the 200 period EMA. We see a red candle, a red step 2, a red step 3. So then we're going to hit the
Order filled.
this to the recent swing high. And then we're going to move this all the way to the 200 period EMA line. Okay, so we took a manual trade on gold. We have less than 2 minutes before we see our first automated trade take place. So in 10 minutes, the final manufacturing PMI comes out, and then 15 minutes after that. All right, so on my manual gold trade, I'm going to move my stop loss very close to the price, the current price, and I'm okay if it gets stopped out. This is a manual trade, and I'm okay with that. I don't want to lose any of the profit I made.
Stop filled.
So I got stop filled, and it was in profit for $60. So that's wonderful. All right, so let's see. Our first automated trade could potentially take place here. It did not take place. The automated trade indicator was not met for um, the Dow Jones. So in less than 2 minutes, we could potentially see the Russell fire off in an automated trade. So let's take a look at the rest of the chart. S&P 500 finally bumps up a little bit over the 200 period EMA. NASDAQ almost made it to it, probably tapped it, just almost tapped it, and it's making its way down. The Dow Jones right here is above the 200 period EMA and has moved the most since the New York market opened. Well, the Russell's trying to compete with that move too. Crude oil's right at the 200 period EMA. When crude oil's that close to it, I don't do any trading on it. All right, so gold is uncertain whether I want to take another manual trade in there. I'm glad I kept my stop loss very close. As we see that it has kind of turned around a little bit. So Russell will be the next automated trade to fire off if the automated trade indicator has been met. And if it has, it will fire off in less than a minute. It looks like it's still making its pull up and away from the 200 period EMA. So we'll see what happens. We have 7 minutes and 11 seconds before the final manufacturing PMI comes out, and then 15 minutes later, we have 3 reports dropping all at the same time, and that would be the
Order submitted.
Okay, so we see on that screen that the Russell automated trade indicator was met, and it fired itself off into an automated trade right now. And it is growing. So we're going to, keep an eye on this guy right here. Take a look at gold. That candle did close red, but it is very small, and we're not going to take any manual trade on gold until I can see the next closed candle to try to help me make up my mind. Crude oil has pulled above and away from the 200 period EMA.
Order submitted.
Okay, we hear order submitted, which means something fired off. NASDAQ fired off, S&P 500 did not. All right. So for the Russell, I need to get this disabled in the control center of NinjaTrader so that way I can manage my stop loss. Once it gets to here, that looks about halfway between the beige line and the blue aqua line, right? 1787. Once we hit 1787, I'll move my stop loss up to just above my entry point. Okay, so let's take a look at our other automated trade on the NASDAQ. It is struggling. Let's hope it finds the gas it needs to keep on going. S&P 500 did not fire off. It's not. You see that there, Dow. Okay, so we tapped the line on the Russell of the 1787 right there. So I need to move my stop loss up to just before, just right above where I entered into the trade. This way, no matter what, it will lose. If it loses, it will still be positive, just not a very high positive, but it'll be positive nonetheless. Okay, so let's take a look at our NASDAQ. NASDAQ is finally, it's found the gas it needed. It's hopefully it keeps up that momentum. Maybe I spoke too soon. All right, let's take a look at gold. All right, so gold, we could probably take another manual trade here on gold. So what are we going to do? We're going to use our 3-step manual trading. We're going to hit the sell the
Order
market.
filled.
And we're going to move the green line all the way to the 200 period EMA. And we're going to move the red line to just above the recent swing high. So again, we took another manual trade in gold. Hopefully it does what I need it to do. Crude oil is finally away from the 200 period EMA, but it's still making its move up. So when it's doing that, when we're above the 200 period EMA, we want to see all red, not all green. This is the Dow Jones, NASDAQ, here we go. So let's see, this is the NASDAQ, my candles are kind of scrunched up. There we go. Easier to see. Well, gold is not playing along right now. We need it to turn around and come back to the 200 period EMA. Crude oil still making its pull above. Russell seems to have started to lose its steam. Hopefully, my stop loss won't be hit. If it is hit, it will still be a positive. Hopefully, more of a positive than not. Right? All right. So here's NASDAQ, S&P 500. Come on, gold, my friend. Come back down to the 200 line. All right, so what do we know in the news? In the news, we know that in 5 seconds, the final manufacturing PMI report comes out. So that's going to come out here. It's pending, the number's pending. And it came out slightly lower than expected. The final manufacturing PMI came out at 50.2 instead of the 50.4 that was forecasted. And
Order
I'll just
filled.
close my gold so I don't have to mess around with it. You saw that when I hit close, I saw 50, but because of the leg, it closed on 40 instead of 50, which is why I don't play with crude oil very close to the 200 period EMA. The little bit of time it takes my brain to say, click that button to the computer to talk to this monitor, that monitor, to the computer, to the internet, you know, sometimes that can go fast. All right, so NASDAQ is hanging on. Russell is, it's really trying. We're gonna give it its shot, and we're not gonna move that 200 period EMA line until it gets like probably up to 1790 at least. Yeah, it's got to at least pop up to here before I feel comfortable moving the 200 period EMA. Okay, so what do we know? We know that in 12 minutes and some change, we have 3 reports coming out. The last 3 reports for the day, and that is the ISM manufacturing PMI and the ISM manufacturing prices and the construction spending month over month. Crude oil still making its pull above Russell. All right. If it hits the 1790, if it moves another 2 whole points, we'll move our stop loss up to about here ish, somewhere in that range. All right, let's take a look. The Dow has gotten the first indicator that it might have stopped pulling up above and away from the 200 period EMA. So we'll wait and see what happens there. NASDAQ is it's in the green right now, which is phantasmal. And let's see here. So in order for me to move the stop loss, I'm going to need to see it come to at least 13,327 or around in that area. So I know I don't have anything to do there except for to let the automated trading system do its thing. So let's look at S&P 500 is still making its pull above. Here's the NASDAQ, the Dow, the Russell, crude oil. All right. Gold is taunting me today. Think I might want to get back into the gold. So far, our 2 trades in gold have cost like $25 and some change. So it's like, I should have got in when I said maybe up there. I looked away. All right. We're not going to mess with that too much. We're just gonna think about that one and look at the chart. S&P 500, Nasdaq, Dow, Russell. Was doing pretty good. Crude oil.
Order filled.
All right. The gold has sucked me into another manual trade. All right. Let's see what happens here.
Order filled.
All right. Got out of the gold, took another $70 there. All right. So let's take a look here. We're hoping the Russell pops up even further. Where's halfway? Out here. 1789. I need it to move up to the 1789 before I move my stop loss up to 1784. Well, probably not even that high. Right. Well, it's obviously not going to do it right there where I wanted it to. Okay, so it's time to move my stop loss up on my NASDAQ, so I need to disable my strategy, and I need to move my stop loss. Oh no. Okay. Oh goodness. Ayla, let's click the right parts of the chart. Here we go. So I've moved my stop loss up to there. Make sure you do things that you're comfortable with. Stop loss to just above break even right there. So that way if it and it's time to move the Russell a little bit. We're gonna move it just a little bit. Up a little bit. Alright, so I'm glad I'm not still in gold because it's just bouncing around. Crude oil, there's no manual trade. Russell, we're just managing our stop loss here at this time. If I hit the close button manually, I'd be up 300 and something, but we want to try to give it room to breathe all the way to the blue for a bigger win, because that's what the automated trade indicator was told us. So we know that it is 5 minutes before the ISM manufacturing PMI and the ISM manufacturing prices and the construction spending month over month comes out. So those things uh, will be things we will be watching. Okay, here's our NASDAQ automated trade right now. It might get stopped out. Hopefully it doesn't. This is the Russell 2000. And here is gold. Crude oil is still making its...
Order filled.
Okay, order filled means something got stopped out. So let's find it. It was the NASDAQ. It still saw a win because we managed our stop loss. It wasn't a big win, but it was a win nonetheless. So that's okay. We still are in the Russell 2000 futures. Gold, no automated, no manual trade at this time. Okay, so we know we got 3 minutes and 25 seconds before those final reports come out today. Let's take a look at the news. Lordstown funding in crisis as investor Foxconn alleges agreement breach. So again, Lordstown is um having trouble with their investors. So unfortunate for them that is going on. Atlas announces the closing of acquisition of Green Steel, increasing export capacity and strengthening its integral value chain. Tormont Industries price target was raised to $130 at TD. We know it's a minute and 42 seconds before those reports drop. All right, there we go. Razor Energy Brief down nearly 15% after announcing recapitalization transaction including debt settlement and rights offering to all common shareholders. National Bank says First National Finance posted solid first quarter performance and raises the price target. Okay, so we know those reports are going to be popping down in 1 minute. And then we'll see what happens in the market in 37 seconds. Stock market investors want the Fed to answer crucial questions when it meets this week. BTFS Capital comments on Wisdom Tree's Q1 2023 results. MGM Resorts International subsidiary Leo Vegas
Order
agrees
filled.
to acquire a majority of Swiss Gaming and shares raised 2% early. All right, so we got stopped out on the Russell It's those reports that just dropped. I'm telling you, the construction spending month over month was higher than expected. As was the ISM manufacturing PMI, and so was the ISM manufacturing prices. Prices, sorry, no plural. Gold would have been a great thing to have been in right then when those reports dropped. It's very close. Well, we're just gonna leave it be for the day. We're done. We're just flipping through the charts. Your crude oil, Russell, Dow, Nasdaq, and S&P 500. So what did we learn? We probably didn't want to be in any trades at that time when those reports dropped, except for gold. But we don't got a magic 8 ball. So you do what you're comfortable with. That's the best advice you can have. And don't forget to read and understand all associated risks listed on the website and in this video description. I'm Ayla. That's it for today. I'll be here tomorrow. Please like and subscribe. Check out our free trials to automated trading systems and more at our website at theopeningtrade.com. Have a great day.